Okay, I wanted to do a quick follow up on uh, my fucking last video because I sounded all emotional and all that shit. And I just wanted to go back and clarify a few things. I, you can, if you watch all my videos, I'm pretty, like I was super emotional in that last video. One, my girlfriend's not still sleeping, and two, that's how I normally am. And when I'm trading, I am much more, how you say, relaxed and and calm in a meditative way. And okay, so that being said, I wanted to tell you my plan. I've been reading a couple things ever since that last video while I was uploading. I was reading a couple things. I literally Googled I Googled why am I always on the wrong side of a trade. Um, and for me, they didn't put this answer out there, but for me, if you look at the trades in that video that I was just in, they the winners were, and this sounds cheesy in hindsight and stuff, but the winners weren't gambles. They were like concentrated effort and focus on the plan. And you know the pullback was there. Like if we're looking at this one, the pullback was there. And let me sign off out of this one really quick. The pullback was there, and it got to that resistance, or I waited for the confirmation, or I saw the volume coming in. Uh, it was there, and all the losers were either chasing after I missed an entry, chasing because when you chase, it always hit. You always get in at the fucking peak. And sorry, I'm trying to fix this up, put this on full screen mode. And so yeah, but that being said, you can look at these charts, you see that I plot these things out. I don't know, this was the one that I kind of refresh my watch list every day. So, but if there's tons of stocks from forever ago, you can see up there, you can see the trend lines and shit. Shit, I can't really think of anyone else. Can't really think of anyone else right now, but that's not the point. The point is, you can see what I do. Like I create. There is a focus. I do my plan. Essentially, my trading strategy is firstly momentum. I like to be in and out of stocks in ideally the next candle, and like the max 3 candles, I'm much better nowadays at recognizing, like watching for and I get in here and it's going up. I'm good at recognizing the level 2 time and sales on here to know if it's going to go up a little more or not. And I'm not saying I get out here perfectly, but I'd probably get out like high that that previous candle area just to be safe. At that point, it would honestly it would be more of a emotional undertones in the sense that I'm gonna get out right now because this is a good target to get out at, and it's past my original price target, or um, that wick on that candle before that was too high. So let me get, it'd be, you're lying to yourself if emotions aren't going to be involved. And, but it's a matter of combining them with the technical analysis and the experience that you have. At least for me, that's how I view it. But it's like, it's like making a fucking souffle or fondant. It's very, very delicate and has to be the perfect balance, or else everything's fucked. And I think that's kind of where intuition. That's kind of what intuition is. Anyway, so my momentum strategy, I like to be in and out because I'm trading these fucking wacky ass stocks that are just zing, ding, 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 up and down and up and down. My emotions can't handle, like say I could have shorted this stock. My emotions can't handle me going up, me getting all the way down to here, and then it going up like this. I can't handle that. And I don't have the capital to be able to be sizing. So I don't have the capital to throw 5 or 1,000 shares into this and then take 200 here and then take another 300 here and then hold on to the rest of it till, I don't have the tier type strategy or the resources to do that strategy. I can't handle fucking, even though it went down $15, I don't have that's me just recognizing who I am. And I don't think that's a flaw. I think that's just who I am. And it's like I was saying in the previous video about obsessing over the market when that's why I can't hold over 2 hours, because I'll freak the fuck out the whole time. It's like, oh my God, I just fucking lost it, and I'll get out right here. And then it goes all the way down. And I'm like, God damn it. And then I short it here and, that kind of thing. So yeah, long story long, that's my momentum all day until I have $100,000 and I can throw 20K in, like I would have loved to throw 20K in on this JMI over here in this first or this second day or this third day, and just let it ride and not think about it and be able to day trade with the rest of my money. But I don't have that. So momentum all day. And my strategies, or my 3 patterns that I look for, right here. So you can see in the other video, dip buys, like overextended, oversold retractions all day. And then on the other side, these are back to back, and I've done this before, back to back, over say this was just like, I don't know, say this was just like trending at 45.90, and it just fucking spikes up like this, hitting that short, boom. Those are my 2 money makers for sure. And then another, the third one, let me see. I'm trying to see if I can find an example of it. The third one is more of a, trying to find a good. Okay, so we can use this short example, the short version, the short side version. Uh, just recognizing that momentum and that volume pickup and coming in for a play on the stronger side of whatever's happening. So like whether it's a bull flag forming and you see the volume start to come in and starts breaking out and then breaking past the trend, which I think it was yesterday. Yeah, right here. You got that bull flag forming up. Hop in, hop in. I probably would have waited for that little guy, and then as soon as that started going green, I would have jumped right in. That's the long side of it. Or we got this U-shape situation happening, or cup and handle, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Drip, 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 and then coming up to on the VWAP, and then you see a skyrocket of momentum, and I probably would have got in. I would have tried to get in right here. Yeah, it was only 20-cent jump. I would have tried to get in right here once I saw that volume coming, and I definitely would have got in. This is what that level 2 thing I was saying. If I got in here and it fucking jacked up like that, and it was just all buying, and then this one just had insane volume, I would have definitely been holding on to that. Maybe would have got out when it retraced back down here. Probably, actually. Another bull flag right here. I'm looking for the fade off type of play. Something like this. Something more like this. Already had a drop, and it's trying to push up. It's not going anywhere, and then you just start seeing these smaller, low volume. You start seeing these smaller candles with lower lows or lower highs and lower lows. And I probably would have got in like on this candle, like right here. Think, boom. And those are my go-tos. Those are my strategies. So it's not like I am just fucking shooting in the dark. I am when I am caught up in the emotion. I for sure am. And like I said in the beginning, I'm better now at fighting, or like going, like I'm getting better at recalibrating and getting back into focus mode, and not just hopping in every time I see a candle move quickly, even though it's, it just jumps up a little bit and I fucking hop in like, oh my God, and then it drops me out. I'm getting better at waiting for confirmation and not getting sucked into the fake outs. Damn, that might be why it was such a shit day. The SPY just fucking crashed. But yeah, I'll still get fucked on, you know? I just don't stick to them all the way through. I do early in the morning, and then it's that fatigue, and I just don't fucking leave because the greed and the FOMO. It's not like FOMO, like I'm missing out on the party. It's more of the greedy FOMO. It's more of like it's not oh my god, this stock is running, I need to get in, because I'm pretty good. Like, I learned the hard way not to jump in those stocks that are going ape shit. So I don't have that feeling when I see a stock just like jump up like crazy like that. I don't have that feeling. Or right here, I was thinking about holding it overnight, but I was like, nah, fuck that. I don't have that feeling. Um, it's not like I don't feel like, I'm not like, oh my God, I'm missing out on this trade. What it is in the FOMO that I'm referring to is more like, oh, what if there is something like that today? Like, what if there is a 10 o'clock bull flag breakout? What if there is? Because I've seen them before. And then I stay in the day and don't, and all this bullshit that's happening, I see these little moves and just get suckered in. Like, it's almost okay. It's almost like this. Like, looking at it in a visual perspective. I'm like, say I made some money right here. Boom. Oh, what if there's another breakout later? And then so I start waiting. I'm like, oh, let's see what happens. I know it's probably, I know it's stupid, but I fucking do it anyway. And then, so at that point, I'm only looking at this. And then I get sucked in, and I just start looking like this. Like, this is how my brain is thinking. Like, that's the perspective I have, is these fucking tiny little moments in time. And it fucking jumps up. I'm like, oh shit, yeah. Get in on this candle, and it drops on my shit. And I'm like, damn it. And then it starts blowing up again. I'm like, oh shit, it's curling around. Get up, boom. And then it just, and I'm start doing that shit. And what I need to do is go zoom the fuck out and wait. And look at it. Look at the big picture. Because when you look at the big, if I zoom out and I'm not just looking at these three fucking candles, then I can see, oh, okay, this is in this little lane right now. Let me just wait, because all this is just trash trading. And that's how you waste all your money. Okay, and then the last thing I wanted to show everyone, because one of the things I was reading about was paper trading. Demo accounts and shit. They're like, get a demo account. Like, I saw this one guy who was just freaking out, and like everybody was like, just stop trading and get a demo account, improve his system, and all that shit. And that's what everyone always says. And I did that. And fuck, you can't see it. God damn it. Damn it. Okay. So you're gonna have to take my word for it. But because what I would do was when I would build up. Oh no, you can see it right here. So it adds that extra 100 or whatever. I don't know why, but I always trade with. Good, yeah, it's got everything. Look at that, Avco, $1,600. OPTT 1,000. What's the other? You got three big bad boys right here in the loss section. Long story short, we're looking at Oh, it does have my. Okay, so this is what happens. I get my profits up, and this was I think last month, and so it'll go up, and I'll just adjust it. I can't do it right now, which is mad annoying because the market closed or whatever. But I'll adjust it back to 4,000 bucks because I like to. Because if I'm trading on margin and Sure Trader, I'm trading with 4, 5, 6,000, and so I like to keep that minimum. Um, so that way, when I'm trading real, I'm trading the same shares. You know, I'm getting used to adapting to that, and so every time it goes up, cancel it out. And there's one time, and I know this might sound like bullshit or whatever, but I like reset the whole thing because I couldn't figure out how to do something. I forget what it was. I wanted to just start from scratch. And so I just reset everything. But when I was polishing this plan, I traded it for like 2, maybe 3 months, maybe 4 months. It was like last summer around this time, all the way up to October. And I made like 25,000 bucks paper trading. So, and mind you, this 1,400 is only from like, I would trade, like there was like a couple times where I blew up my account. So I had to wait, save up some money, or like wait till I get my check or whatever the hell. And so I'd have to wait like a week here, a week there, maybe like, so that total might be like 8 days trading. So my point is the fucking plan works. The fucking trades work. And so I know that my system works, and that's why I know that it's me. That's fucking shit up. Damn, that's the day where I made all that money. Here's another example of the type of fucking analysis I'm doing on here. Setting all that shit up. So yeah, man, I was trading this shit in January. But no, I know this works. I know my plan works. So it's not that. So that's my whole point of doing this follow-up video was if anybody was watch the first one and did have an opinion or something, I just wanted them to know that I just wanted them to consider this and also have this information when they develop their opinion, when they form their opinion. But yeah, I guess that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to show you my strategies and maybe, you know, when if someone is forming their opinion, and I'm not asking or expecting anything, I'm just putting this out there, you know, to the ether, see if anyone howls back. Maybe you have a better idea on something. Like I don't like using all the fucking. I like to keep it black and white. You know, I like to keep it simple. You think about like when the stock market was, you know, developed and became some when it was first starting up until like the 90s maybe or some shit. I don't know. I don't know the history of technical indicators, but these motherfuckers were going to they were just looking at price action. They were just looking at the basic patterns, man, and they weren't doing it on their computer, drawing a bunch of shit, getting the EMAs and all that shit. They were just going to the broker at the fucking bodega down the street, ordering 500 shares of RBZ, and just checking it, coming back and checking in on it at the end of the day, coming back, checking in on it the next morning, shit like that. They weren't doing this crazy shit. And those guys are probably the richest motherfuckers out of all of us. You know? The guys have been doing it since back then. They're probably the richest sons of bitches because one, obviously they got 100 years of experience. Two, it just shows that you don't need all the extra shit. And everybody who like sang Lucci, like Patrick Whelan, Oliver Velez, the Boiler Room guys. The Boiler Room guys use a little bit more shit on their charts, and the True Trading Group guys use a little bit more shit on their charts. But at the end of the day, they're not using all that extra shit. They're fucking going on price action, basic like pattern setups, like this bull flag right here, or bounce off the VWAP type shit. Bounce off the VWAP. And they're making bank. They'll just use the other shit as, they're not using Fibonacci and fucking stock and all that shit. They're just going with the what you want to say. They're eating the pure steak. They're getting the straight protein and the real flavor and the aminos and the minerals. They're getting it straight. They're not going and getting something super fancy and decked out and reduced of all and contorted, and they're not doing all that shit because that's not what you need. You don't need that to be successful. And that's my rant. I mean, that's my opinion. That's why I don't do any of it. And also, it's just way too much shit to fucking focus on. You think about all those rich guys, all those old school dudes who were just going off the black and white 1 + 1 + 1 = 2 type shit. No algorithms or anything like that. They're making it. They're doing great because that's all it takes. As far as what you need to recognize a good setup, all you need is the simple shit. Just water, lemons, and sugar, or honey. Fuck sugar. Water, lemons, and honey. Dude, you make the best fucking lemonade you'll ever have in your life. All right, so yeah, that's that.